Hey everybody, Dean Graziosi. Welcome to the Weekly Wisdom. If you're new to watching me, it's a pleasure to have you here. If you've been watching me for years and years, it's an honor to have you back. Okay, today I want to talk about something. If you got an email from me, you know I said I lied to you. I didn't really lie. Actually, I didn't lie at all. But what I want to make sure is that the perception of all the things that I share with you come across with the right intent and come across true. I had a really good friend of mine just recently say to me, you know, so many things you share, you must have life down pat. You must do everything perfect and it just comes easier to you. You know how to handle obstacles. You know how to handle problems. You know how to, focus on prosperity and not scarcity, and focus on abundance and a bigger future and not look back to the past and not doubt yourself or not question yourself or be able to overcome obstacles in a minute and nothing bothers you and you never get upset. And they were sharing with me, and what I realized is I want to make absolute sure and give you absolute certainty that I'm surely not perfect. Far from it. In fact, I think that I'm so good with delivering you capabilities in life, capabilities between your ears, and capabilities with real estate is because I'm always out there trying and I fail. And a lot of these things I share with you, I've sucked at in the past. And I had to gain the capabilities, the wisdom, the direction to conquer and overcome. I spend $25,000 a year to be a part of this Genius Network elite. I spend $25,000 a year to be a part of Strategic Coach. I'm friends with Tony Robbins and I absorb his information. I'm reading a book by Malcolm Gladwell right now called David and Goliath that's giving me wisdom, direction, and strength. I love the book The Power of Now by Eckhart Tolle. I live by the philosophy of nonstop and constant improvement. I believe if I'm not climbing, I'm sliding. So the reason I am able to deliver so many different nuggets, and I'm so honored that you write so many amazing posts, is because I never stop trying to learn and absorb and improve. And that's the same things I like to share with you. So let me just tell you something that's going on in my life right now, this very week. And this is going to sound to some people like, oh, that's a rich person's problem. But it's still my problem. And I want to tell you how I'm handling it or working through it. So you could see how life isn't just handed to me, and it's not just handed to you. We got to fight for it. But why not fight with a faster path? What I hope to deliver to you guys every single week, or in my education, or my Insider Elite, or our live events, is the ability just to go faster, to have the tools, to have a roadmap. If you got to, forge your way through the woods and no one's ever done the map before, that's a lot harder than somebody giving you a map and say, I've been through these woods 100 times. This is the fastest path, and I actually cut a path. Right? So this month, literally I live in Phoenix, Arizona. There's so many amazing schools. And again, this might sound like a rich person's problem. But in the book, David and Goliath, they talk about someone who started with nothing. I lived in a trailer park as a kid, broker than broke, and I've been blessed through real estate to have a really financially secure life and help so many people and write books and all those things, right? But I know what it's like to be broke. I know what it's like to wear hand-me-downs. I know what it's like to get made fun of. I, wasn't the best reader in school and all these things. So I went from that person to somebody with money. And I never forget where I came from. So humility's built in. I'm not entitled. And every day I know it could change and I want to build me so strong that if someone came in and took all my money tomorrow, I'm still the same human being and I could just get it all back. But my kids, unlike me, are born, especially I had my kids when I was older in life, where finances aren't a problem. So my biggest fear, and they work for chores, I do everything possible, but the last thing this world needs are two more entitled kids that just think life should come to them, that they're going to worry about a trust fund when they hit 22, that they go to the best schools and life is easy and nothing ever goes against them. So the first thing that goes wrong in their life, they collapse or could end up on drugs. Yes, I worry about that. And again, you might be saying that's rich people's problems. But that's my problem, okay? And I'm worried about it every day. Listen, my whole life, I went to the only school in my town that I was able to go to. Don't know if it was the best education. It was the only one I had. Right now, I want to put my kids, because of where I came from, in the best schools possible. But after reading David and Goliath and talking with one of my dear friends and getting her advice on this, I was thinking to myself, is that the right thing? Is putting them in the richest and the most expensive school the best thing? And I'm researching it and trying to figure it out, because all the success I have, all the people's lives I've changed, all the books I write, and on stage in front of thousands of people, and now I'm going around the world and going to talk to people and change lives. Would any of that mean anything if I create 2 kids that are entitled, not appreciative, not polite, not nice, I'd be the biggest failure in the world. But here's what I'm doing. I'm not just sitting here hoping I raise good kids. I'm talking to every single person I know with amazing children who have some money and still raise kids that are hardworking, polite, and appreciative and have a fulfilled life. I'm reading books like David and Goliath to understand how to empower them. So my whole point is life comes at us. Shit happens. Crap happens. Doesn't matter if you have millions of dollars or $5. It's tough. And the fortunate part, I've been on both ends of that spectrum. My whole point here today is the only way we continue is to do what you're doing right now. Learn from people actually doing it. The truth is, when you want to learn how to make money, don't let your broke friend give you advice. Don't let your single, miserable friend give you marriage advice, or don't let your married friend that's in a bad relationship tell you what to look for. You need to seek out people doing it better. So my whole point here today was, guys, I'm absolutely not perfect, but I work every day to figure out the solutions to problems, whether it's in my real estate life or my personal life. And I stumble along the way, and I make bad mistakes, and I make incredible positive decisions. But it's about being in the game, not being afraid to fail, and seeking out people who have the wisdom that you can adapt, put into your life, and use. Guys, this is your time in history. And the reason I want to share with you who I am, because I never want to seem like the guy on the hill that just everything went great. The stars aligned, life went wonderful. I have failed miserably. But because I failed, I learned what went wrong, and I use that as the wind behind my sail, not the anchor that holds me back. I could sit and tell you all the things that went wrong in my childhood and why I shouldn't have made it. But who cares? All of that made me. And so many of you watching have tougher childhoods and tougher pasts than I do, and you're dealing with some real tough stuff right now. But guess what? It doesn't determine who you can be tomorrow. You get to decide that by watching videos like this, by getting engaged, by taking action, and not letting anybody stop you from living your dreams. Okay, that's my message for today. I hope I delivered what I was thinking in my head. And lastly, if you're watching us on iTunes or YouTube, go to deansfreebook.com right now. Get my latest book, 30 Days to Real Estate Cash, for free. I'm a multiple New York Times bestseller. It's not some fancy special report. It's my latest book. It's fantastic. It's yours for free. And immediately after you download the book, there's a new video that I created. You got to watch the whole thing. It'll give you 4 points that you need to be profitable and successful in today's real estate market. If you're at deangraziosi.com and you're one of my DG family members, I'm gonna put a link below to the new video I shot. And at the end of the video, you have the opportunity to be an Insider Elite member right now and go in and use all the pieces in there. And you know what the Insider Elite membership is. If you don't, you gotta click the link below. And you can get in for $1. I'm doing a limited time offer because I want every one of you to see that next evolution of deangraziosi.com is the Insider Elite membership. And you can get in for $1. And then if you want to stay in, you can stay in for $29.87 a month after the week is up. But I want everybody to go, just do it right now. Click below and take the trial and see what I'm talking about. If you're on iTunes or YouTube, go to deansfreebook.com. I'll talk to you guys next week.